What's up, everybody? I'm back and I'm ready to dive into some new music. I know I've been gone for a long time, but I had a lot of crazy shit going on in my life. Things are starting to level out now, so I want to get back to bringing some music to you. I'm changing things up just a tiny bit in the way I select bands. In my time off since I've done my last video, I've listened to a shit ton of bands, trying to really dive in and absorb the music. At first I thought maybe I shouldn't do that because I might ruin some of the stuff that I'm going to do, but then I quickly realized that there is a fucking lot of music out there. And as I go down these rabbit holes and find these little bands that hardly have any recognition at all, I realized nothing to worry about. There's a ton of stuff out there. But I still need your help. I have a master list of bands that I've been creating as I've been diving into the music, and it has a little over 200 bands on it currently, and I would like you to add to that by continuing to suggest your bands that you want featured on the channel here. My goal, as always, is to get as much exposure for these bands as possible. Some of the bands on the list will probably be well known. They won't need the help, but by creating this list and using a randomizer, I completely eliminate any kind of bias that I have in choosing the bands. The program does it for me. It doesn't care what the fuck is on the list. It just picks one out of however many I have on there, and that's the band I'm going to do. I did this random selection a few moments ago, and the band that it chose is named Eryn Non Dae, and I have no idea if I'm saying that right. Put it on the screen so you can see how it's spelled. And I'm looking at them on Spotify right now, and it says they only have 237 monthly listeners. This is right up my alley. It's exactly what the fuck I'm looking for out there, is these bands that hardly anybody listens to, that if I can get them one more fan, I've done my job. Because they are out there creating this art, this music for people to listen to. I'm not a musician, but as I've been diving into this music, I decided, hey, let me go ahead and buy a guitar. So I bought an acoustic guitar so I could play, and that shit is fucking hard. But that gives me even more appreciation for all these artists out there that are trying and creating and making this music. And it's sad that people aren't listening to a lot of these bands, especially like the one I'm looking at right here with 237 monthly listeners. The song I'm going to do is the top song on their top 10 list here on Spotify. And it's a song called Astral, and it only has just over 5,000 listens. So not many people are listening to it. It is a newer song because it's on an album called Abandon of the Self, and Spotify has it listed as coming out in 2018. So it may not have been out there very long. But as I scroll down to some of their older albums, there's songs that only have 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 listens. So definitely going to be nice to dive into a band like this that hardly anybody listens to. And maybe I can get them a little bit more exposure, and you can share it and do the same thing. And I looked them up here on Bandcamp, and they do have a page, Eryn Non Dae from France. And I don't want to say the city name and butcher it, so I'll put it on the screen. And it says, or Eryn Non Dae, delivers complex and brutal structures while at the same time adding doses of dark and apocalyptic moods, keeping you addicted. Their creativity, power, and aesthetics without a doubt will stun the metal genre. Well, we need to get into this. Let's listen to it. And just in case there is no intro or build-up and it's just going to hit us with music right away, I'll do a countdown so we don't get startled. And it looks like it is a 7-minute and 46-second song. what I'm hearing so far. I have to apologize because I could not find a lyric sheet for this song, so I will not be able to break down the lyrics this time. But so far, I really like the structure of the song. The vocals almost sound like an inhale instead of like an exhale harsh vocal. It's interesting. I really like it. And I know we just hit a transition here, so I'll bump it back a few seconds. Okay, still, I really can hear those drum patterns in the background. That's really fucking nice. I can hear it. It's not just a constant same pattern over and over again. There's a lot of diversity in there, a lot going on. We had some clean vocals come in there. I really like the contrast with the harsh vocals, and I will listen to it a couple more times as I do after this listen, because I'm sure I'm missing a lot of stuff because I hear some background noises, maybe some samples along with the guitar work in there. So gonna really dive into that. I'll back it up a couple of seconds there where that change from the clean to harsh vocals came in. But the contrast between the two vocal styles is really, really nice here. I'm trying really hard. You probably see smoke coming out of my fucking ears because I'm trying so hard to focus in on those clean vocals. And I can hear what they're saying, but for some reason my brain is not processing it because I'm trying to listen to the music at the same time. So when I do my additional listens, I'll take some time to write the lyrics down. I'll also do a deeper dive, see if I can find a lyric sheet on this song. That way when I listen to it again, I can take my brain away from trying to make out all the words and actually listen to the different instruments and the structure of the music. That instrumental breakdown there was really fucking nice. I really liked the way the guitar played off of itself. It'd kind of have a little riff going, then it'd throw those couple of extra notes in, almost like a call and response to itself. Really fucking sweet. The vocals just came in there. I'll back it up a little bit. Sorry. So, really digging the song. Man, it's just crazy that I'm hearing something like this that I'm enjoying so much on the first listen, that they have 237 monthly listeners. That makes no fucking sense, but that's why I'm trying to do this and not be like other reaction channels where you see the same bands and the same songs being reacted to all the time and people going, whoa, what the fuck? I can't believe it, and all that stuff. There's a whole market for that. I'm not faulting those people for doing that because, hey, they got a lot more listeners than I do, a lot more subscribers, and I'm sure they're actually getting a check for their Google AdSense account. I'm really doing this out of a love for trying to get the artists out there and just spread this music and hopefully get them some new fans. And hey, want to send some love my way? Give me like a internet high five or some shit like that. But until I have 50,000, 100,000 subscribers, it's not really going to be a financial thing anyway. So let's just spread the word, get these bands out there. I'll shut up and get back into the fucking song now. You hear those fucking like chimes in the background, those little bells? I'm going to back that up a little bit. I fucking like that. Love the way they brought that back. That was fucking great. Back it up so we can hear it again. Does this band only have 237 monthly listeners? I am thoroughly enjoying this song. This shit is fucking awesome. I don't know what the reason is for the low listenership, but wow. Okay, I have no idea. I'm going to back that up a little bit, but this fucking guitar work in this song and everything is really working out. It's really going together well. And the vocals are really blending well with the instrumentation here. It makes sense to use the clean and the harsh in the parts of the song that they are. I'm really fucking enjoying this. I know I've said that a lot, so we only have a little over a minute left. I'm going to bump it back about 10 seconds and let the song ride the rest of the way out. My nose running? Hope I didn't have any snot running down when I was saying all that shit. Whew. Definitely going to explore that band some more. I don't know what people's problem is. Holy shit. I've never heard anything from this band before. Let me see how many fucking albums they have on here. So we have Abandon of the Self, Meloria, Hydra, Lernae. I can't fucking talk. I can't pronounce shit. So when I said all that stuff, I'll put the names up so you can actually see what they're called instead of my fumbling over my words bullshit there. Oh, got a cat fight going on in the corner, so if the mic picks that up, sorry about that. And let's see on Bandcamp. Let's see what music they have. They have the same 3 albums I just mentioned, plus another one called The Never Ending Roll of Confusion. All right. So it's time to flip the camera off, dive in, listen more, and then come back and share my thoughts and my highlights with you. See you in a few. All right, I'm back from my multiple listens. I want to go over some of the things that I really fucking liked in this song. I could not find the lyrics. I tried a bunch of different sites. There was a couple of songs of theirs that did have lyrics for them, but nothing that I found had the lyrics for Astral, so sadly I won't be diving into those for this particular song, but there is a shit ton of stuff that I liked about the song that has nothing to do with the lyrics, so let's dive into it. First up is the entry, that droning sound that's coming through, and the beat of the drums coming in, just that first 30, 40 seconds or so, just really powerful. I love the way they build it up, and that's important because at the end, the way they strip it away is fucking phenomenal. But let's go ahead and listen to the beginning right now. That is fucking great. That's a great intro. That the droning, the static that also has its own little beat, and the drums on top of it. And in between the drum beats, you have the way that sample or static or whatever the fuck that is. That just the fucking sound of it together is really fucking great. I could listen to a song structured around that all day. So that is awesome. Another thing I wanted to highlight, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit, and there's a short bit of drum work at about the minute 20 mark for about 20-25 seconds that just put me through the fucking roof. I love the way this sounds. That is fucking great. The way that and I don't know shit about music, so the stuttering, the kind of different time signature to it. It's not just a repetitive beat over and over again, but the way that it kind of hops and skips around, it makes that section of the song much more dynamic. I really, really enjoyed that. And speaking of the drums, I'm going to jump ahead to about 2:15, and there's like a 30-second span here where the drums are really, really restrained, and it really lets the guitar and the vocals do its thing, like playing off of each other, and it's another fucking dope-ass section of the song. I gotta back that shit up a little bit. That fucking little chugging riff by the guitar. And coming up here in about 5 seconds, listen to the way the harsh vocals and the drums play off each other. That's really nice. And then about 15 seconds into it, at about the 3-minute mark, you hear the guitar come in again, and then that kind of signals and plays along really well with the clean vocal. Next, we're going to take a listen to the way that the instruments, the drums and the guitar, they kind of play off each other in this next section, which is just a little bit before the 4-minute mark. Another really great part of the song that caught my attention. The next thing I want to highlight is the guitar work at about the 6-minute mark. Another fucking really nice little bit of the song that just adds to all the other stuff we've listened to. So let me cue that up for you. I'm going to roll that back again, see if you can hear it. It's only about 15 seconds long. It starts at about the 6-minute mark, and it's in the background, but something about the way that the guitar sounds, it just really is captivating. I don't know if it's the tone or the way it's being played, but something about it just really grabs me. Really, really like that a lot. I'm going to jump ahead to 6:50, and I'm going to let it ride the rest of the way out because I really love the outro on this song, the way that it builds and builds and builds till we get to this point, and then we're going to just strip things away slowly. We're going to slow them down. We're going to tone them down. We're going to take the tempo down. We're going to pull them away until we get to that mellow bells at the end, and fucking great. Whew, that is fucking great. Again, don't know why this band doesn't have more exposure, but this song is definitely going into rotation on a regular playlist on my Spotify account. I really enjoyed this song. It's definitely going to get played a lot. That being said, I have created a playlist on Spotify. It only has the 6 songs that I've done on it so far. But if you go to Spotify, and I'll put a link in the description below to the playlist, you can follow along on it. And that way, anytime we do a song, it's going on the playlist, whether it's something I want to listen to over and over again or something that I just want to do the video for and then I don't go back to it. Don't care. I'm going to put it on the playlist so it's there for people to find. And it's going to be a playlist called Regular Old Dude Extreme Music. I'm looking at it right now, but I'll also put a link to it, which I think I can do. So I'll put a link to it on the description below so you can just click on that. Or you can go to Spotify and search it. Like I said, right now it only has the 6 songs on it that I've done so far. Fucking Your Ghost and Chains of Ice, Suffer the Children, Smothered Hope, The Spectral Burrows, Limbs, and now this time Astral. Thank you so much for welcoming me back. It's really nice to dive back into this music and start bringing more content to you. I'm going to try and be more regular on getting the songs out. This long gap was life circumstances, so that was just something I couldn't avoid. A lot of things have been going on, a lot of things changed, but I'm back. This is part of my therapy, so to speak, because this music, while I was going through all this shit, diving into it and listening to all these things really, really helped. And I think it can help a lot of other people too get through some tough shit. There will also be links to this song. You can listen to it on Spotify. I'll put their link on Bandcamp. I think they have a Facebook page that I saw when I was digging through trying to find lyrics. So anything that has to do with Eryn Non Dae or End, I'm going to put links in the description below, and you can go listen to their music, purchase their merchandise, get the word out there for them, because they seem to be a pretty dope fucking band from just this one song. Definitely going to dive into their other discs and see what they have to offer. You're all fucking awesome. I saw all the messages when I came back on just now, because I haven't even logged on to my account. I just logged back in today when I started recording this video and saw all the nice shit that people were putting on there about coming back and putting out more videos. So thank you so much. So make sure We get the word out there for these bands. Destroy that like button. Get this video up in the rankings. Also, click that little fucking bell icon, and that will let you know when a new video comes out. Share this music with others. Listen to some new shit. I love all of you. I'm out.